Hi.
Hello. Let's see what else I have up here that I can put on here. I don't
Did
see
you shut the
anyone yet.
music off?
Oh, there's our first person. Just 1 minute. I'm looking for something, but I can't see it. Huh. Seems to be gone. Oh, wait, there it is. Yay. Okay. Hello, Nikki. Hello, Melissa. Hello, Jen. So Ashley is at a distance. So she's doing it from Victoria. Penelope's in Edmonton. I'm in Mission. And everything's going well. And I just like to show you all, look, I'm dog sitting once again. And this is my friend's dog who's in the hospital and she's in her walker. So it's to keep her close. But anyways, hello everyone. Tonight, I am using this brand new deck I bought myself, the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot deck. Now, I have no promise that I know what I'm doing with it. And Penelope, what are you using?
I haven't got a clue. It was a deck that I was gifted. It has 2 moons on the back.
I know the deck, but I can't think of the name.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I'll find it. Okay, so keeping in mind, everyone, that we will go down the list, and as we come to you, we will read for you. So again, hello, Nikki, Melissa, Jen, Shar, and lovely cut knife. Well, Penelope, why don't you start the night?
And just give me a second.
And as she's getting ready to find a card, I just want to apologize for last week. I am looking after a friend who's in the hospital right now. And so grateful we could do tonight.
Okay, just give me a sec. I am
Nikki's
just sending off a couple of invites. Okay, so who am I starting with first?
Nikki.
Nikki. Page of Wands. This talks about new time for retrospect. Time to take some time to find a quiet spot, to think about where you're going and what it is you want from life. We spend so much time thinking that, we're the pressure of Christmas and New Year's Eve, and then we're into family day and Valentine's Day. And we kind of get ourselves drowned in other people's emotions. And it's time for you to ground yourself and reflect on where you've been and reflect on where you're going. And just for the record, negative people do not have to stay in your life, whether they are friends, family, or grandparents, or cousins, or anybody, including bosses.
All right. Well, hello, Melissa. How are you? I have for you the Fool. And it's like Ichabod Crane, only I know it's not him, and a ghost dog. But I'm thinking that this is about moving forward. It's taking a chance. It's going in a new direction. It's grounding yourself. It's like life is worth every minute of the day, and that you should stop, look at that very moment, remember something, and move forward, because who knows, you might need it later down the road. But that card makes me think of adventure. It's time for an adventure. But I would also say that if you've lost a little dog, it's hanging out with you. And just so you know that as well. So Jen is next.
Okay. All right. So Jen. Now this is another page, the Page of Cups. Another time for a woman to take stock of everything she's been given and to look at it, maybe even purge that closet. But cups are also about learning to communicate, but not just communicate with others. Learn to communicate with yourself. People laugh about that, but you grab a pen, you grab a paper, write yourself a letter. Learn to talk, learn to talk to yourself. They joke about that adage, it's okay unless you answer back. But sometimes it's okay to answer your own question. And D'Arcy's going to comment on this.
I always answer my own questions. It's easier.
Okay. So, time to communicate with yourself, honey.
You know what's easier about it is I get the answer I want. That's why it's easier. Okay. Hi, Shar. Shar, you have the 8 of potions. Now, I'm guessing this is cups. So, we'll figure it out as we go. But what I'm looking at is this is you thinking of those who are dead. And it's great for memories. It's great to bring their spirit forward so you can feel them and everything. But you also have to remember you got to let them go. So, and I know it's easy for me to sit here and say that, but there comes a time that spirit needs to move on. And if you hold them captive, if you have the lasso on them and they're tied to that spot, how are they supposed to grow and become that angel that looks after you? So it's okay to remember, it's okay to bring those memories back, but also to let them go. It is in your best interest.
Quick message for Shar. White feathers. I dreamt of you last night. White feathers. Think about white feathers falling to the ground. And that is someone you love sending you a message.
Okay. She asked if we could pull a card for her sister Sophie. So I'd like to do it while Char's still there.
Yeah.
So if you want to pull a card for
Okay,
Sophie.
now, all joking aside, D'Arcy will tell you I shuffled this deck for 15, 20 minutes while I talked to my sister here. And the next card, the Page of Swords. And who's the sister?
Sophie.
Sophie. And yes, the Page of Swords does talk about spending some alone time and quality time with you. But I have a message for you. You need to take that sword, metaphorically, or knife, and literally cut out the destructive stuff in your life. Just let it go. I know this sounds really, really hard, but you have to let it go. And you may dread letting it go, but the sooner you get there and do it, the sooner it is done. Moving forward, sunshine.
Okay. I don't normally look at myself when I do this show. I look over at Penelope, so that's why it looks like I'm looking to the side. But I just noticed I'm cross-eyed. So it's like, I am tired. Okay, lovely cut knife. Look at this. You've got the 9 of Candles, which is also the 9 of Wands. But it's also about not burning the candle at both ends. It's about being centered. But that tells me there's an opportunity for you to do something new. But the 9 of Wands is also like packing a burden, and it's so awkward. We don't know how to pack it. I think our dad used to call it the lazy man load, that, you'd pick up as much as you could and you're dropping it as you go. So I'm going to say organize whatever the load is that you're looking at, and then change it, rearrange it, make it fit in your arms so that it's comfortable and it's not digging a line into your arm or causing you to drop it as you go. So just be aware of that, lovely.
I have to apologize for laughing out loud because just as you said something, there was a flash across my screen and it was lovely saying, I am a cut knife. Okay.
Jessica is next.
Happens, guys. What are the odds, D'Arcy? Another page?
Okay, it's Jessica. Well, there's 4 of them in the deck, so it's feasible you get another one.
The Page of Pentacles. And I'm not like my sister. I promise you, I'm not shuffling through the deck. D'Arcy knows how I feel about that. And this is Jessica?
Yes.
Hey, Jessica. The page. The page talks about yourself. When you think about the page is the person that runs around and does things for the king and the queen and all that stuff. But the page also takes time to focus on her energy, her gifts, or his gifts if there was, if we want to be non-specific. So take time to focus on your gifts. The universe has given you gifts. But the funny thing is, if you hoard, and I can almost hear D'Arcy saying, I told you so, but here goes. If you have a gift that you don't use, don't speak. It starts to weigh heavier. Ta 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 ta.
I'm not saying anything.
Don't use it. Seriously, I can hear her going in my head, and I'm like, but anyways, use your gift. Practice and hone your gifts. And sometimes gifts are as simple as being able to make really good bannock or make really good bread or draw pictures or garden. So this is your time. This is your season. We're coming into March. Thank God we're coming into March. And it's time for you. So the 4 people that I got, this message is very similar. You. Take time for you. Focus on you.
Always important to focus on you. Okay, so next is Tracy, Sharon, Marie, McDonald, and our cousin Faye. So Tracy, look, Santa's coming to sit on your lap. Okay, so this is making a wish, but it also makes me think of Christmas. Okay, took her a while to hear the Santa sitting on your lap, but this isn't being in control, Tracy. This is you being in control of your own destiny. But this also makes me think, Tracy, whether you like it or not, you got a relationship coming towards you. And remember, I'm also big into free will, right? So you could chase them away, or you could say, right here, but don't break the knee. Okay. So I'm going to say, enjoy the relationship if it comes to you. Who knows? Maybe it'll last, maybe it won't, but it sure looks like it could be a lot of fun, Tracy.
Run, Tracy. Just run.
Okay. Sharon's next. Hello, Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
Thank you, lovely, for that comment.
What did she say?
I apologize for not being here last week. And she just said I was an awesome friend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
King of Swords. Look at that. A different. So this is it. Take a really good look. First, I personally think the King of Swords in this particular picture is a bit bored. A little bit tired of all his. Take a really good look.
Okay, I thought he had a gun and he was looking down the barrel of it, but it's a sword.
No, it's a sword, and he's kind of contemptuous and kind of bored. So, Sunshine, get off your chair, dust yourself off. The secret to boredom is new adventure, and the secret to new adventure, including waiting to see if the black cat is going to jump on my shoulder, is to just dust yourself off. Get out there and put yourself out in the market. And keep going.
Okay. So I'm going to apologize for moving and fidgeting, but I'm not sitting in my comfy chair. So sorry about that. But anyways, Marie, how are you? I hope you're having a great day. You have temperance. And temperance for me is patience. But this is also concocting a brew. It's making a potion. It's you're putting together something that's going to allow you to see the direction you want to go in. So it could be a floor plan. It could be you're building something. It could also be a desire, dream, wish that you're putting together. But it's all beginning to come together because it's a little of this, a little of that. And if anyone has ever seen me cook, and my daughter could vouch for it, I never use measuring cups or spoons. I just go a little of this and a little of that. And it's amazing how well it turns out. So that's basically, Marie, what they're saying. Whatever it is you are dialing into or diving into, it's going to work out, but it's going to be a little of this and a little of that to actually make it happen. Okay, you have our cousin Faye. Hello, Faye.
Hey, Faye. The devil. I love this card. This isn't about devil worshiping, as you should know, or all that evil stuff. Maybe a little bit of paganism, but the devil is about taking a plunge, having courage, watching out for negative energy, making sure you stay mischievous, but not law-breaking, get yourself in trouble. So have a little fun. Where's that book? I'm being told that you're stalling. I haven't received any pages. D'Arcy, to the best of my knowledge, hasn't, gloated that she got pages before I did. Did you?
Yep.
So kindly bring us some pages and get out there and be adventurous. Adventurous.
So Melissa said, thank you. Jen said, thank you, Penelope. Definitely something I have struggled with. So next is Heather. Hi, Heather. And then Diane, and then Catherine. And Lovely says you get the best answers. Laugh out loud. So I have Heather. Hi, Heather. Heather, you have the 9 of presents, which no idea what it is, but it's something exciting, something you're going to unravel, and you're going to look at it and go, yes, that's just what I'm looking for. So you should be getting a present soon. But I also think this has to do with ideas or, and I know I did that wrong earlier. This is cups. So this is unwrapping those hidden dreams and desires. And I don't know about any of you guys, but at Christmas, I love to shake the box. I haven't broken anything yet, but I like to shake it to see if I can guess ahead of time what I'm getting. I know some people might think that takes the thrill out of it, but in actual fact, it's a lot more fun because if you're wrong, it's like bonus, something you didn't expect. So that's what I'm seeing, Heather, something you don't expect, but it's going to give you a lot of pleasure. And it is, one is a gift, but the other one to me has something more emotionally attached to it, like it's something you really wanted, but you didn't think you were going to get it, but it's headed towards you. So congratulations. So Diane is next.
Okay, now just a quick message. I've had 2 people say that the show isn't being, they can't access it through Facebook. Is that something that Ashley can
I have no idea why.
No, I was saying, is that something Ashley can look into?
Oh, no, it should be streaming live right now. They don't have a link to my site itself. That could be it.
Okay. Who have I got?
You have Diane.
Diane, I hope all is well with you. Diane, the 2 of Wands. I'm going to bring this one close to you because this one talks about, Wands always make me think of travel. And in this particular case, this one is saying, come on, grab your walking stick, go outside, get some fresh air, take some time to quit arguing with yourself. Sometimes, even though it's nice to talk to ourselves and get the answer we want, we're also our worst enemy. And you need to know that you are perfectly fine the way you are. There's really nothing wrong with you, I promise. You know, in regard to spiritually, emotionally, you're fine. And you know what? Someone doesn't like you, grab that traveling stick and go for a walk.
Or do what I would do, wait till their back's turned and stick your tongue out.
Gosh.
Okay.
Go there.
Lily is next. Hello, Lily. Lily, you have the death card, and we all know this does not mean death, okay, Lily? This is new starts, new beginnings, new ideas, new projects. And one of you 2 just got married, so I'm going to say congratulations, Catherine or Lily. I can't remember which of the 2 did, but congratulations. Now's the time to sit down and write out exactly your expectations of your new partner or old partner who's become new. And this is about a journey. And this journey, Lily, is all going to be about what way your soul wants to take you. So I'm going to say, listen, because it's not going to lead you wrong, honey. Okay, so we have Jeannie and her husband, Brandon, and I'll let you have both of them.
Okay, hi, Jeannie. Jeannie, for you, the 9 of Wands. You know, when we start to feel like we're surrounded in a place where we can't get out, whether that's by our emotions, that's because we're in a work situation we don't want, you know, the best way to get out of something that surrounds us is to knock down a peg of the fence, remove it, pull it out, go, start fresh. It's okay to expand your horizons. It's okay to want to be somewhere different in your life. So if you're feeling like you are limited in your growth, whether that's professionally, spiritually, monetarily, then knock down the thing that is blocking you. And not your husband. I'm not saying knock down your husband or your partner. I'm saying knock down the obstacle. Sometimes, go ahead, say it, D'Arcy.
Well, if they're in the way, just knock them down.
Metaphorically. And when she says it, I suddenly, guys, envision her getting into a car with the intent of knocking down the obstacle.
It works.
Sorry. Okay. So remove the obstacle, move forward.
Okay.
Oh, Brandon, right?
Don't forget Brandon.
Yes. Okay, darling. And I call people love and darling. Darling, get the weight off your back. Just let it go. I mean, you've been carrying a burden for so damn long that you just, honest to God, you know something, you can't, you've reached that point where the burden is as heavy as it's ever going to get. So let it go. And you know, this sounds terrible, but I actually have a different deck that has the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. And I always tell people it's kind of like your get out of jail free card after that. You've paid your penance. Whatever that penance is, you've paid it. You've carried that burden. It is time to let that burden down and move forward, sunshine. And it really sounds that easy. And yet, you know, we get so comfortable carrying that burden, that weight. It begins to define us. And we feel like we aren't that person without it. And you're right, you aren't. You'll be that whole lighter person. So put down the burden.
Okay. So Jeannie mentions Shay Shay. So I'm going to read for Shay Shay because she's been mentioned. And Shay Shay, you have the 7 of Pentacles. I think this is, oh, whatever. I'm just going with what I think it is. This made me think of money. This made me think of money coming towards you in little pockets, Shay Shay. It made me feel like you needed to organize your spending habit, and you need to really curtail any habit where, you know, when you're upset, you go out shopping, you buy something, it sits in the closet, and then you wonder why you've never used it because it wasn't really for you in the first place. So one thing about that, you could start giving them as presents to people if you're not going to use them. You could take them back to the store in that reasonable amount of time and get a credit. But this is organization, Shay Shay. It's all about organization. So next we have Aliha. I hope I'm saying that right this time.
Just to let you know, Sandra Murray showed up.
Okay, well, we'll get down there. Then we have Jeannie mention Megan. And then we have Cheyenne, and then, so you get Aaliyah. Please say I said it right this time.
Hey, beautiful lady. For you, the Ace of Cups. Now, you know something, again, Cups is about receiving. Cups is a little bit about communication. And if you look, this beautiful young woman is underneath the moon, being showered in light and warmth and cleansing waters. Now's the time for you to wash away the past. And do me a favor. I'm getting a message for you, and it's something I actually read a while back, but for whatever reason, now that it's your turn, it's coming up. So there's something that is unpleasant that you are going to have to deal with. Quit trying to picture how that's going to be. Just wait till you get there, because the more you try to imagine how painful, how sad, or how upsetting this is going to be, or stressful or difficult, the bigger it becomes. When really, much like this card, live in the moment, in this moment, and it will happen.
All right, so Cheyenne, you know, it's funny. I used these cards on the weekend, and I saw a chimney with this one. This is the Hanged Man. Now, when I look at it closely, like, you know, someone got stuck in the chimney. Now, when I look at it closely, it's Santa holding on to the hook. So, Cheyenne, whatever it is, or you don't have to hold on to it forever, but come December, you're going to have to make some changes. So be open to the concept of changes. But right now you're holding on to a dream or expectation. It's coming towards you, but there will be a change come Christmas time. So just be open to it. All right. Okay. So next is Megan. She was announced by Jeannie.
Megan, the Two of Cups usually represents lovers, but it also represents close friendships, a better relationship with the people around you, and a time of forgiveness and understanding. So for you, this is a time for you to tap into that ability to, you know what they say, you can forgive, you don't have to forget. So what that means is you forgive. The forgetting you don't have to do, but what the forgiving allows you to do is move forward from that spot. So spend a little time being kind to yourself. Should you have a significant person in your life, even if, or even a brother or a sister that you need to mend something with, mend something, but also mend something with yourself.
Okay. So next is Mr. Khan and then Sandra. And Lovely asked, what does my reading mean? But I have no idea because I can't remember what I said. So maybe go back and have a listen. It might make more sense. I'm not sure. Mr. Khan, you have the 10 of presents, and this made me think of money. Okay, that you're pulling money off a tree, so to speak, and that you got to be careful as someone who sort of is a little jealous of what you're doing. So, just have your guard up a little. You're like, I'm going to say, maybe don't tell everyone what you're planning and everything because people seem to be jealous. So put a little white light around yourself and your family and make sure everything is okay. They're just saying to be careful of jealousy around you. Oh, and thank you. I'm glad we're getting popular.
Are we? You froze, D'Arcy.
So Jessica, that's what Mr. Johnson. Oh, that's okay. I'm always frozen. Sandra Murray.
Hi,
You've got Sandra Murray.
The card for you is strength. Think of yourself as that lion behind you, strong and fearless. Move forward. Don't get yourself caught up in the details too much. And have the faith of your convictions. Because, really, you have this sunshine. You think that you don't have the ability to do this thing you want to, but you really do. So strength, believe in yourself, move forward, and listen to the messages that the universe is trying to send you.
Okay, so we have Rochelle. Oh, she mentions a Heather Purdy. Okay, I'll put her here, but sorry, Heather, you're going to be a little later down the road. We have Rochelle. Then we have Kathy Gibson. Then we have Stacy. Then we have another Catherine. Then we have Tamala. Then we have Heather. So, Rochelle. The 6 of Needles normally means moving away from things that are difficult. But in this particular case, you may need to go for some stitches. So pay attention to where you're sticking your hands. They're also saying that it's small. So it's only maybe 6 stitches. So that's not bad. So this is a heads up. Be careful. Pay attention to where you're sticking your hands because you could get, I think the stitches aren't half the problem. It's the tetanus shot. That's the problem. So be aware of that. Or just be careful. They're saying be careful of where you're sticking your hands. Okay, so Kathy is next. She's yours.
Kathy, the thing about a heart that is hurting and full of sorrow is pull it out. Don't keep loss as that constant reminder. Look at me. I am alone in the world. I lost my one true love, or I lost my fortune. Whatever it is that is burdening your heart, and you know what is burdening your heart. This is not a trophy. I know this sounds harsh, but the spear through your heart is not a trophy. pull it out, don't keep it, toss it away. Because too much sorrow leads us to bitterness. Bitterness leads us to anger. And anger discolors the world. It doesn't color the world. It sucks the color out of the world. It sucks the joy out of the world and the beauty, because you're always looking for that next disaster. The hell is the next disaster? I'll tell you a secret about disasters, sweetheart. You have a disaster, you know you've lived.
That is true. That was Kathy.
That was Kathy.
Okay. So Stacy. This is Kat, and there is another Catherine. Stacy, honey. First thing I thought of, I can't even speak, 16 candles. And I don't know if you're 16 or not, but that's what I was hearing in my head. Okay. And the candle means that in this particular case, that light is being shone in advance of you, so you can see where you're going. There's clarity. You can see where you're putting your feet. And it's a guiding light. Now, this could be spirit that's guiding you as well. And as you move forward, just remember it's one step in front of the other. You don't have to run to the finish line, because in this particular case, your life doesn't have a definite finish line. It's more that you take your time to get to where you want to be. And there is a possibility that you could be 102. It's all up to you, but it's also time for you to make choices, because the candles also represent choice. Okay, so take your time doing it. So you get the next Catherine, and this is Marie's sister, Catherine.
Hi, Marie's sister. 10 of Pentacles. Honey, don't get caught up in the past. Don't get so immobilized by remembering what was and over fantasizing about it, because you know something, we idealize the past. If you really take a look at this picture, here's this, romantic scene of a couple dancing, but take a look at the ruin around them. So the secret is, don't get yourself overly caught up in the past that you romanticize it and you forget the reality of it. That doesn't mean you have to forget the good times, but you don't let the good times become this exaggerated fantasy. You acknowledge the good times, remember and appreciate the difficult times, and move forward instead of getting stuck in that time warp. Time to break the bubble.
Okay. Our niece Catherine asked if we missed her, but I don't think we did we?
No, I don't think we've gotten to her yet.
No, we did already. She was before Lily.
Oh, yes, we did.
Read for her. Okay, so Tamala, hi. You have the Empress. Okay, look, whatever you're eating, be careful of it. It's going to literally turn you green. Pay attention to your nutritional value. I've decided to replace the word diet with nutritional value. So have a look. Anything on the table that might look a little off, like, there's a little mold on the bread, but yeah, I just scrape it off. I'm okay. I'm going to say don't do it, because there's something here intestinal tract that is having a little problem. But the other portion of this is about you starting something new. It's like you've got your goggles on and you're getting ready. The wind's blowing through your hair. All you need is a dog that sits beside you with its head out the window slobbering, and you'll be perfect. So I would think a little field trip coming up for you.
Definitely.
Okay, so Heather said thank you. They're embarking on a bit of an adventure. She feels like 2022 is her year, and she's going for what she wants, and congratulations. Diane Miller says thank you. Lily, thank you.
As you choke on that one.
Lily says thank you. Catherine asked if we missed her, but I'll tell you what, give her a card just in case. I don't think we did, but
Faith. Here's this beautiful lady laying on the tips of swords. Faith. Have faith. Have faith that everything is going to work out. Have faith that you made the right decision. Believe in yourself. Don't rely on what other people believe you to be. Believe in what you believe you are, you know, because we get caught up in that trap sometimes, honey. People always say, would say to me, I can't believe that you're so comfortable about being a witch. Why aren't you more comfortable about this or more comfortable about that? Well, it doesn't matter whether people think I'm a witch. It doesn't matter whether people think that I follow a certain culture. I believe in myself. And because I believe in myself, I'm more confident. And that's what you need to be. Believe in yourself. Seriously, you kick ass, babes.
Okay, so next is Heather, who was mentioned. Jessica was mentioned. And then we have, I can't read my writing, but I believe it's Tammy, Linda, and Patty. So I want Heather.
You want Heather.
Yeah, Heather. The other Heather. No, yes. I want the other Heather. Heather Purdy. Heather, a little dental work needs to be done, or you're going to have to worry about your teeth. I mean, but this makes me think of going out there and enjoying life to the fullest, blowing on those candles. And if you slobber on them, that means the whole cake is for you. So I feel like you need to take some time and really enjoy life, to have fun, to bring that inner child out and just let her loose, because who knows? I don't care who's looking, just go and have some fun. So Heather, take time and look after you and have a little fun.
So who's next?
Jessica May.
Hi, Jessica. Okay, Jessica. When I first looked at this card, I thought, oh my God, there is a crow on a pile of heads. It actually is a pile of coins, but the significance is, seriously, do not chop the heads of your enemies off in order to succeed.
I don't know. Sounds good.
But in a less violent way, you know what? Remove the obstacles in your way. Think of the stick in a pile of dominoes, right? Flash, gone. But there is money coming to you, a possible change of job position offer. Try not to hurt anyone physically or emotionally as you advance. Just remember that even though people thought you couldn't get there, you got there, and you got there under grace, while under fire.
Absolutely.
No chopping off heads.
Okay, so Tammy, two things. Maybe get your hearing checked. Two, that you have an announcement to make. And three, you might be going to a circus. So the hearing could be this. You know how when we listen to people and we only hear what we want to hear? So maybe you need to be listening to the conversation, like be in the present now and really paying attention. Or literally you need to get your hearing checked. The other one is there's an announcement for you to make. This could be work related. So I'm going to say go with it. It feels like gusto. It feels like fun. And then you may be going somewhere where there literally is a 3-ring circus. And you could be putting down money to bet on something. And I would say, after $10, give it up, because you're not going to get it. Okay. So Linda is next, and then Patty.
I wasn't even aware that we read for Tamala Miller.
Yeah. Diane Miller.
Hmm?
Diane Miller.
No, I have a Tamala Miller. She said, thanks, road trip.
That's Tamala.
Tamala, yes.
Okay.
Anyways, darling, 6 of Cups. Plant your flowers so they will grow as they may, which is sort of like saying, you know what? Give thanks for what you've received. Be grateful for it. And also expect a new family member coming into your life. I don't know if that's a unexpected pregnancy, a child by marriage, or a young person somehow coming into your family, but expect an unexpected addition into your family within the next year.
So next I have Lisa, then Kathy. Pretty sure the Gibson one we've already read. Penelope read for you.
I have.
Mandy is after Lisa, and I believe Mandy's new. Then Jacqueline.
Did we already do a reading for She's expecting a baby.
I don't know who that is. Oh, Mrs. Khan? No, she
Okay.
hasn't been on here yet.
I thought I saw her.
No. But we can do one because Mr. Khan's here. So, Lisa, you have the 10 of needles. And this is pulling a needle out of the haystack. So whatever you're looking for, it's right in front of you. But it's also mending bridges. So there may be someone, Lisa, that you want to mend bridges with. And if you're going to do it, I'm going to say go very slowly as you do it. Don't rush through it. Don't expect it to be overnight and the repairs done. Mending bridges takes a while. Okay, Mandy's next, and she's new.
Hello, Mandy. Good fortune is coming to you. Take some time to enjoy it. Good conversations coming your way. Better yet, spend some time in the company of good friends. Go for a coffee. I know here in Alberta, some of the restrictions may or may not be coming down according to which municipality or city you're living in. Hopefully ours will go. But even though there are, we are allowed to gather in small numbers now. So go spend some healing time with friends. And if you've got a good woman friend, go on a road trip. Road trip. And yes, that includes my friend Tamala. I want to plan a road trip with her.
Good. Okay. Hi, Jacqueline. Jacqueline, you have the 4 of candles. With vampires, bloodsuckers. You might have to give some blood or you're donating blood, Jacqueline. But it also makes me think that this is a time for you to shine your own light, to be the beacon that people come towards. When you do that, be careful of what you ask for, because sometimes it can be a little trying, but at the end of the day, the reward is unlimited because there's this joy inside of you that feels that you've helped. So take your time, Jacqueline, and do it nice and slow. Okay. Lovely says thank you. Sandra said thank you. Mr. Khan said thanks for the info. And yes, you have a lot of weekly viewers now. Very popular. Thank you, Mr. Khan. Sure. We have Liam. You go ahead and take Liam. Oh, there she is. And that's Tora. We have Liam is next. Then Renee.
Whenever I read for Liam, I feel like I say something he doesn't want to hear. But Liam, a strong personality. You got the King of Wands. What's that expression?
Shit or get off the pot?
No, this is not me saying that, but something, iron fist and a velvet glove. Be more. Go ahead.
Have a large stick as you're walking.
Remember that despite the fact that you may sometimes come across as this really confident person who's under control, it's okay periodically if you're not. And there is an expression. And the moment I see this, I think of this expression. So pay attention to the lion and the lioness. The queen protects her king.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yes. So, there's no harm in taking turns protecting each other. A man doesn't need to be all macho to be the protector. And although you all believe it's a patriarchal society, it really isn't. It's a matriarch society. And the queen protects the king. So the king can do what it's supposed to do. Off to you, D'Arcy.
And the king brings your Heather a cup of tea or a glass of wine in the evening because she doesn't have to ask. Okay. I don't know Liam. I just know them through Sean. So forgive me. Sean's done it to me. He's ruined me. What can I say?
What? I have this vision. If we ever met, he'd just go running down the street. They'd go, oh, that must be Liam.
Yeah. Hi, Renee. I have for you the 4 of Potions. And this one made me think of you falling in love or maybe rearranging love around you somehow. But it's that Black Magic. That's the song I'm hearing. And I've got a gentleman here who would like to say hello to you. So it's either a dad or a brother. It's someone like in the family who's passed. And all I can hear is that music, Black Magic. And
Oh
so,
my God.
yeah. So Renee, whatever it is you're doing, know that you have the magic to pull it off. And it's really up to you, honey. Okay, Miss Dora is next.
Hi, Miss Dora. The Hermit is what was drawn for you. And the Hermit.
No, wait. She wants to know whether the baby will come before the C-section.
Let me finish. You figure out that, and I'll finish the rest of it. The Hermit says, take some time. Take some time to prepare. I think that the baby will probably not come to the C-section until the C-section, but that isn't such a bad thing. This will give you time to take time to prepare. But D'Arcy might see something differently. So again, I'm not a doctor and I'm not a midwife, but I just get a feeling that baby needs a little extra cooking time, as our gran used to say.
So I'm going to say I'm literally on the fence about this, but if you run up and down stairs enough times, that baby could come before the C-section. Not advice.
The doctor has really, really recommended bed rest.
Yes. Catherine, yes. Hi, ladies. Can you do a tell? Sorry, it's my phone. Reading for her son-in-law, Jake. Okay, Jake. Let's have a look. You have the King of Needles. You must always be in contemplation of where you're going in the future, Jake. And it may be that you're considering looking to have to look for a new job. And my advice to you is hold on to what you have and put your resume out, because this is in contemplation, sitting there going, what should I do next? So I'm going to say that there is a really good possibility of it. So new job on the horizon. Alana asks if we can pull a card for her mom, Gloria. So you have Gloria.
Okay, Gloria. You know what? Time to give thanks back to the universe, honey. And to embrace the music of the world around you, to give thanks for everything that you have received, and just be joyful. It's enough for now. You don't need to look for more unless you really, really need it desperately, and spend a little time giving thanks. As difficult as that might seem, give thanks to the universe.
Okay, I thought we read for Patty.
I don't remember Patty.
Okay, well, I'm going to let you grab Patty, and everyone else, you're welcome. So go ahead and read for Patty, and I'll do Brenda.
Okay. Patty. 5 of Wands. Celebration, celebration, celebration. Go hold a small party. Get together with your friends. What this makes me think about is what a gathering of women that get together and share good stories and, have some music, laugh and sing. It's very, very healing, and you could use the healing medicine of the company of other women.
Okay.
Also, please check your shoelaces when you go out in public.
Yeah. We all know someone who did that once and broke her elbow.
Not just broke my elbow, spiderweb fractured all 5 fingers and part of the shaft of the arm. Yes, I'm familiar with that.
So Brenda, you have the ace.
Actually.
No, it wasn't. You have the Ace of Candles. And this is normally a new job offer, but in your particular case, you might just be shifting position a little, new start, bright ideas. And it could also be you looking at taking some time off for yourself as well. So I'm going to say enjoy whatever is coming towards you, because I feel very positive, upbeat, and I want to beat a drum to say, hoo, look at me. So don't be afraid to pull that attention towards you that says, hoo, look at me, I've done well. Liam, laugh out loud. I would bring my queen a glass of wine more often. And he is opening a bottle of wine right now. Renee just says, thank you. Miss Tora wants just for the baby to come. Sharon mentions Jerry Fletcher. I don't see him, but go ahead. You can do Jerry if you like.
Okay, Jerry. A new journey, a new adventure. Time to move towards something new, a possible job interview. If you have some sort of legal documents, really pay attention to the fine print so you don't find yourself in legal battle afterwards. Bailey, come on, honey.
Okay. Kevin, you have the Four of Pentacles, Four of Needles. So this is swords. And this is, for me, this is making sure you stitch the way you want to see your world go. How you lay it out, how you lay out the pattern and you stitch it together. If you have faulty work ethics, then you're going to have problems with the job. But if you're true to your job and you're true to yourself, then it begins to pull very smoothly. And I think there's opportunities for you to make plans. 4 is about foundation. So it's building a foundation for yourself. And you can be very successful. But I am going to say, think before you speak. Okay? Because sometimes it's not the words, but the tone that we use that causes the problem. Alana said, could we pull for her? So I'll let you pull for Alana.
Hi, Alana. Do me a favor. Pay attention to your surroundings. Don't look away when you should be paying attention, whether that's to the road or anything else. So, defensive driving, they always say to you, it's not so much the car in front of you that you need to worry about, honey. It's what's behind you. So you don't need to focus all your attention on what's behind you, but you need to pay attention to the danger of someone doing something behind your back. And you should be listening to the messages around you. We're not talking gossip, but, listen to your sixth sense and listen to the advice of someone that is an elder and pay attention.
Okay. So we have, these are the last people for the night. So just bear with me. Orville, Holly, Sharon.
Excuse me, guys.
And Amanda. Okay. Well, then I am going to read for Orville. Well, I don't know why your mom keeps showing up, but your mom's here again. And to me, this is something you're going to be purchasing. So it could be that you're looking at either purchasing a guitar, something musical, she says, a piano, a keyboard. But she says that you're going out to buy something and it really does need to resonate with you. So I am going to say be selective, test it out, make sure the tune is good for you. The other thing too is this is normally a lady friend coming towards you as well. So you could be coming into a relationship. If you're not already in one, then there should be one coming towards you. And I'm going to say it could be one that sticks for a while.
If not forever.
Yeah. So,
sorry about that. Bailey got herself trapped in her kennel again.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to let you take, is it Holly?
Holly, who did you just read for?
Orville.
Perfect. Holly, temperance. Deep breath, Holly. Deep breath. Temperance, patience, trying to find a way that you can see it better. Something, there's much to be said about the calming stillness of being in running water. So, that negativity that's been clinging to you lately, go have a nice warm shower. Pick your favorite, they don't call it bubble bath now. What's it called? Body wash. And
Okay.
smartass. And go cleanse the negativity of the day. And remember patience. Remember to breathe.
Okay. I'll let you pull for Sharon because she's a friend, so I don't want to pull for her.
Okay. Oh, wow. Sharon, time for celebration. You know that somewhere over the rainbow sort of confirmation that things are possible, things are becoming brighter after a bit of a hard time, and time to hold on to hope and not give up. I don't know you, but there's someone here that's literally singing somewhere over the rainbow, but says that when they knew you, there was something about flowers. And I'm not sure who that is. I can't tell if it's a man or a woman, but they loved to have flowers surrounding them.
Okay. The last two, Amanda and Miguel, Miguel. So Amanda, you have the Hermit, which is education. So this is furthering education. It could be work related. It could be pleasure related, but you will be furthering education. All right. So Penelope, you get the last person for the evening.
Miguel?
Yep.
Well, hello, Miguel. Miguel, the Ace of Swords, new beginnings, new starts. You know, you'll notice that there's a crystal there. Can you see that?
Yeah, sorry. My computer's almost not liking my internet.
Okay. So there's a crystal there, and that crystal is talking about the healing power of crystals, tapping into your ability to use crystals to heal yourself and to get your chakras under control. I always want to say chakras, but I'm always being corrected. So this is a time for you to try something new and to move forward.
Okay. Well, everyone, thank you so much for joining us this evening. As always, it's a pleasure. I will see you on next Wednesday. And if you want a reading by Penelope, there is her email. And notice I got it right this time. Or you can probably contact her through Facebook. And myself, there's my email, but my website is always available as well.
It looked like you paused on what it was.
Yeah. So,
okay, well, thank you, everyone.
Go ahead.
Thank you, everyone. It's always a joy to see all the faces, new and old. And I will always end with my favorite blessing, Masalama, go in light. Blessed be.
Well, and everyone, may life, joy, peace, happiness, and prosperity find you all in mysterious ways. And I just want to say something is I'm always sorry. I don't know how to make it not ring. I always give you guys numbers to try. Well, just a little update. I tried my own numbers this week and I got $100. So, get the numbers to try and see what happens. Okay, we'll see you all next week. Blessed be.